Arnab, if you'd like to kick us off, go ahead.
Hey guys, congrats on the win. My question goes to Booster. Uh, I want to know that Yunsu was talking about that how you were not happy that you guys are the one that who will be letting Wolves off the tournament, but you guys did do that. How was your experience playing against them, because they have totally different play style and they hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. So I didn't have my headset on and I had no clue someone was talking to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
Do you
heard that he
want me
just
to?
told me it.
Yeah. Do you want me to repeat it? I'll repeat
How
it
do I
if you
feel
want.
about knocking Wolves out of the tournament? Was your question?
Yes. And how was your experience playing them on the stage? Because they have such a great energy on the stage, even if they win or lose, as you guys as well. So how was your experience? Just quick tell me, that would be great.
With the Wolves game, it was an interesting one because I've spoken to Seolfat BB at the hotel, and he's such a nice guy. He has a lot of passion for the game, a lot of excitement and energy, and seeing him on stage and like we're winning rounds and he's smiling, like loving life, like enjoying it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a new one. Someone's smiling after losing rounds. So it was like it was really inspirational seeing how unfazed he was by the score sometimes, and how he just kept striving and trying to win. So yeah, I'm going to definitely take that into our game versus Paper X and give it all we got, but also not punish ourselves on the mistakes or the stressful rounds, which could be the difference maker. We'll call it the Silfat BB maker.
Thank you, and all the best tomorrow against Piprex.
That's okay.
Thank you. We'll take the next question from Alan.
Yeah, thank you. Hey guys, since I'm live from China, it's like 4 or 5 a.m. My first question is for Afrair. So I know he's like after I don't know it's map 2 or map 3, and after that map, you and Silfa Baby like walking down together and chatting each other's. Do you care, or I don't know if you are comfortable to share with us what are you talking about during that workout?
I mean, I don't remember what did we talk together, but he is really a nice guy. I think I say like let's do emos together, because I don't know, but every Asian people I met before, they are always nice. I think it's about the culture or something, but I don't know. Like they are so cute. On second map, when we playing against them, like we were winning some rounds, and I look at their faces and I get upset because we're winning, and it just feels weird. I don't know why.
Okay, thank you. And my second question goes to Boaster. Hi, Boaster. It's Adam.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, it's after 2023, it is your first time like going back to the grand final of it, and also for this team. So, what does it mean for you and for this team?
I think honestly, after last year and stuff, I wasn't sure if I was going to be in another grand final. Obviously, I believe in the team and what we can achieve, but it's such a hard task just even getting that far, like beating some great teams along the way. And so tomorrow's final is just enjoy it like it's your last, and go out there and try and make some memories, make some history, and whatever happens. Let's just give it all we got. And that's what I'm bringing into tomorrow's full energy. Paper X, it's a team we've got history with, and it's going to be a fun game.
Okay, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take the question from Rabia next.
Thank you so much. Hey guys, it's Rabia from Esports Insider. Congratulations on the win. My question goes to Kayak. When we talked yesterday in the interview, you said you are performing consistently, but you are not at your best performance. But look at you, even today, you literally destroyed the opponents. If this is not your best, then what will be your best performance?
I mean, I had some good rounds, but we forgot about the Lotus. Okay, on Lotus we don't talk about. But for other maps, as I said before, I think like I just have a consistent performance. Like I'm not like carrying the maps, but I'm just doing my job, and we are winning. So that's what I need to do. It's enough.
Yeah,
Thank you.
by the way, we need you to tomorrow. We need you as well to stand and do the banter and stuff like the others. Please, that would be great.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
We-
much.
We have a long line of questions in the venue, so we'll switch momentarily to the in-house questions. Would the first person on the floor like to ask their question next?
Hello. Hang on. Okay. Hello. I'm Punk. I'm a content creator. This question goes to Boaster. We all know that your walkouts are always like super swag, and you said that in the grands, if you make it to the grands, you would do something special. Would you be able to show us like a second of your walkout, or at least
Nope.
tell us?
No, no
secret?
tease, no nothing. You're not getting nothing from me. I need to get to the gym so I can practice it today, or in my hotel room. I'll have to move the couches out the way. But that's it. Yeah, you have to wait and see.
All right. Thank you.
I mean, wait, actually, let me just digress. Not digress, sorry. Let me just elaborate. Don't expect like crazy marching band behind me, trumpets, and like a cool outfit. It will just be a little cheeky dance and like just so it's not too exciting.
Okay.
What's-
Cat's eye gnarly twerk.
I've already done that one, so we'll see. I'll just say BTS.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Hello. So first off, I hope congratulations for the win. I hope you guys are all well. My question is for Boaster, I guess. So my name is Dive. I'm a Radiant Valorant player,
Mm.
and one of the issues I want to address with you guys. I'm sure like in these tournaments which are heated and Valorant, especially at a high level, I know it's a very mental heavy game more than it is regarding like mechanics or game sense or anything. So I wanted to ask, I'm sure maybe you guys have had some issues with overthinking when you're in a game, and you might be making too many decisions or maybe less decisions, and maybe your like awareness is not fully there, because that's probably the most important thing I would say, like awareness in overall. So I wanted to ask, how have you dealt with this issue? Because I think it would be very beneficial for everybody to know. So it kind of gets you into like the flow state.
I think it's throughout my career, I've lost moments and won moments. And in the lost moments, it was due to slight hesitation through overthinking, not taking the timings and going into your flow state. And then when I watched it back, I was like, if I just gone with what I was initially planning, then it would have been fine. I think generally, like just as an IGL, having a good idea and everyone doing it together is better than like the perfect idea and trying to make it complicated sometimes. I mean, look at Paper X. They run that W Gaming with that simple idea and just gunning together. So I think sometimes it's just that, just VOD reviewing yourself, learning. But generally, it's a whole process, a lot of time. Yeah.
So essentially, like no hesitation.
Yeah. No, don't hesitate. Don't overthink, and don't be scared to make mistakes.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Hi, this is Maria from Sons of KS. My question is for anyone who would like to answer this. So PRX has been undefeated and has been going 2-0 all the matches so far. Do you guys plan of getting just the 3-0 and go home, or just planning to give us a full show?
First of all, they're not undefeated, only in playoffs. Just a reminder.
Thank you, Kron.
Just a reminder, but actually, I mean, obviously they have a very great run in playoffs. Like they show very great consistency, especially after that Liquid game, which was shaky. Right now they're doing very well, and I don't expect an easy fight against them. Like they will do their best because like they all strive for this trophy, especially considering how many attempts they had already. And this definitely feel it will be this one. But let's see like how they think about it, of course.
Okay, and a follow-up question will be, you guys won the maps that weren't yours. So were the pick from the rivals. Do you plan on keep doing that? And is that strategy always gonna work, or do you have any maps that don't work with you?
Of course, we have a maps. It doesn't work with us, but I'm gonna one thing I'm gonna say. If they choose a map, we don't play normally, and if we win on this map, they have to be scared from us after that.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Hey guys, Command here. I've got a question for Alfie. Yeah? In Masters Tokyo, when you won, you didn't lose a single match. You only lost one map. Obviously, this tournament's been very different. You've gone through the lower bracket. How does the feeling of winning differ between tournaments where you dominate and tournaments where you have to fight for every round?
Okay, the first thing, dominating on 2023, it was boring. To be honest, I didn't have fun at all. But right now, we came in from lower. It feels so nice. The Wolves was hungry, but we are more hungry right now.
And my second question is for Crashies. Last time you played Paper X was on NRG with the Cove incident. Are you going to avenge your boy Som tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try. I've actually never beaten Paper X in my career. They've always gotten the better of me, but I have my boys behind me, so yeah, I hope to make it a good game tomorrow.
Love to hear that. Congrats, guys.
Yeah, because you've never beaten us either. So now you've joined us.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
That's actually facts.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. All right, Sierra Zobi for Lance Esports commentator. The first question goes over to Milano Boaster. It's not as frequent, more so with your team specifically, that we get mirror comp matchups, but we did on Lotus, the only map you lost today. So how do you think Wolves played that comp differently, and how does running the same comp, besides the obviously being a comp you understand, change the way you identify and solve problems mid-game as an IGL and coach respectively?
You want me to take it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Wolves just, like we talked about a little bit, it was 2-0 for us. Their backs are against the wall. And I think they just started taking like risks, not necessarily like stupid or silly risks, but just doing things that obviously paid off. I think Spring had a fantastic game, lurking A on their attack side, like nonstop and causing us a lot of issues. And those are things that you can't really like prepare for, because ultimately if he's going to walk out of a smoke, kill 2 people every like couple of times a half, there's not much for us to like change up. And I think like honestly, a lot of the stuff that we were throwing at them would work on another day possibly, and today was just not that day. So I don't think any of us are like reading crazy deep into that game.
Perfect. And then the second question goes to Kayak and Alpha. Obviously, in this best of 5 and in the tournament, we've seen both the double duelist and the Senshi duelist dynamic between the two of you. And I was curious, from your perspective, what's the difference when playing those two different combinations, and which do you prefer and why?
For me, it doesn't matter, to be honest, like which we play, but I think playing double duelist is really nice with Alpha. You know, he just goes in, I trade him, or he trades me, or we just do stuff together. I think we are well synchronized and stuff, so I think it's great.
I mean, playing second duelist is the most easy thing when your duelist is the best duelist in the world. I'm just letting him go, baiting him, and just getting the kills.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Kyle of Chill at Esports here. So my first question is for Boaster. So you guys were talking about how your history with Paper X has been pretty storied. So the last time you faced Paper X was in 2023, where you won against them 2-0 Masters Tokyo. Before that, you lost 2-0 to them at Masters Copenhagen. So it's been about 2 years since you faced, one being a year prior to that as well. With this matchup being somewhat of a classic matchup in Valorant, but easily the highest stakes of any of the 3 matches, with how they have evolved and how you guys have evolved, what do you have to do to get the best of Paper X on potentially their best run to date?
I'd say, should I do the quote? It's Turtle Gaming versus W Gaming. And in the Fox and the Hare race, we all know who won that one. No, I'm just chatting. I will say, yeah, we're just gonna play our game. We've dealt with aggressive players and play styles in our region. BBL being one that's like super aggressive on us. So we've got some reps on it, and we know roughly what to expect from Paper X. They're a solid team. And yeah, let's just hope that we get Alex slamming his desk quite a bit, because that means it's going well for us, I think.
That's definitely going to happen. For Kayak,
we're going to stay with one question per journalist, just we have to get through a lot of people. Go ahead.
Okay, hello, my name is Kevin from Argentina. You had to make the lower bracket run, which makes it playing every game like it's a final. Now you reach the real final. How do you see all the teams that you had to face through the tournament? How tough was this tournament compared to others that you had to play?
I don't know. It's all my first time here.
I would say for me, it's like, yeah, I think when you're on the like line jaws of defeat or whatever that saying is. When you're on the jaws of defeat and you're every game, every map, every mistake could cost you your run at the tournament. I think it builds resilience. It builds camaraderie. It builds like the trust in each other. And I think the big turning point game for me was the first game RRQ when we 2-1-1 in maps. We had to bounce back. We showed that we could bounce back. In the Sentinels game, that was the big turning point for us, I think, where it was they were actually taking the lead on that ice box, and it felt like, oh, this could be it. And we still managed to bounce back and like come back and then take the win. And then when it came to the G2 game, we showed that we can actually dominate as well. And then today's game, the same. So I think like we've gone through the ropes, and I think we're ready for Paper X. We've been close to losing every time, like just being in the low bracket. So tomorrow's game is no different. We're just going to go and play and have some fun.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shayo. This is for Alpha Year. Plus 22 on the day, 80 total kills. Whether you're on Raise, Killjoy, Chamber, on a date, sleeping, waking up, you're up, man, especially today. How do you have such a wide repertoire? How'd you gain that repertoire of like agents and skill? And what does this team do specifically to bolster that up and just lock it in every single time, no matter what you play?
I think my teacher is Boster, to be honest. Ever since when I joined this team, he helped me a lot with the agents and the play styles I play. So I will just give a big respect to my IGL and my coaches, because whenever I play those kind of agents, they told me what to do, and I'm just doing it. And what I do in the game is just their ideas, but aim is mine. So when it's mixed, it's good.
I don't say it is some of his ideas as well. Some stuff you can't teach, and luckily Alfie's got talent and a bit of hard work. So that's what we love to see.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy now.
Hi, this is Razor from the Valorant competitive Reddit community. I have a question for Crashies. It's a bit of an info dump, so bear with me. Winning tomorrow, of course, means you get to join a small list of players with more than one international trophy. Chronicle, Boaster, Alpha, Durka, Leo, Ten, Sassy, and Meteor. But losing tomorrow would put you at the most amount of second places as a player. You're currently tied at 2 second places with your old teammates at Optic, the PRX Core, and Heretics. Winning tomorrow would instead, on the PRX side, winning tomorrow would instead put Jing, Forsaken, and Devi at the most second places instead if you won tomorrow. Have you ever considered this, or does it simply not matter if you can't win at all?
What a question. No, I don't really like. I think all those losses in my career have taught me so much, and I think like leading up to this point, it just has made me a better player, a better human. I'm not really putting any pressure on myself or on my teammates tomorrow. We're just gonna go in and play, and whatever happens, happens. And yeah, hopefully we win. So
Best of luck. Thank you.
thank you.
You're going to help PRX set their new record?
Yeah.
Year.
That's my go right there. What's up, guys? It's Ravishing Ravish or Ravish from down the block. My question is actually to Austin Matthews or Crashies. Well, Austin Roberts, right?
Matthews.
My bad, bro.
What is
That's
a
the actor. I'm sorry, bro. It's been a long day. I apologize.
Okay, I forgive you.
I appreciate you.
Our owner, sorry. Never mind, it's just.
All right, that's sorry, Alpha. My question is for Crashies. This is actually a question from somebody, in fact, too, who I was with today, from a Victor Wong, if you might know him.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So on behalf of Victor, I wanted to ask, do you miss me?
Of course I miss Vic. I've been teammates ever since the start of the game. Went through ups and downs together, the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And yeah, we've just been through so much. So yeah, I obviously miss him. He knows that though. I don't know why he's asking you that, but he knows. Yeah, we have a good relationship still. So
Yeah, I appreciate that. He didn't want to be here to ask that, but instead he left. So that's like
all good.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
That means how bad he misses you. He actually not, bro.
He doesn't miss me, you don't think?
I mean, if he'll miss you, he will not leave.
Oh.
Hi, Joe with VLR. This one's for Milan.
you have helped take FNATIC from the top 6 finish in the kickoff to now qualifying for the grand finals here. You look at it's always a big risk taking on new leadership as a coach, and you saw this in the VOD and the vlog that you guys put out, where you were actually quite emotional that you guys qualified to this event. You just share with me this entire time, like, how have you been feeling, knowing that you guys went from that lower bracket run here in playoffs, and now you guys are going to the grand final.
I feel very proud and very grateful to be in this position. And I think, I'm not sure, he's sitting right there. There's Colin, obviously. Like, I think I spoke with Colin a lot. I think Patrick's hanging around here somewhere as well. And I feel very, like I said, I feel very grateful to be in this position. But I also want to make sure that credit's like given where it's due. And I think I've been fortunate enough to surround myself with the best support staff in the entire world. Like, I have a fantastic right hand in Scott, Ben, who's doing an amazing job, Phil, who's standing right there, our performance coach, who's been helping like lift the spirit of the team like day in, day out. And I feel very privileged. So I don't want to take credit. I think it's been a fantastic team effort. And obviously these like 5 boys that are sitting with me as well, like every day they take everything that we say very serious. They try to work with it as much as humanly possible. And I think that it's very much like a team effort.
Thank you.
I appreciate it though.
Hi, I was going to ask everyone's favorite map, but Buster is falling asleep, so I'm just going to ask him a question.
Oh.
So hi, I'm Samantha Manzano or Miss Appletree. I come from Sons of Chaos from Latin America. And my question is like, how does you, Buster, and Kaya complement each other, knowing that you're like one of the most experimented players that we have right now, and he's like the talented new duelist that is coming around, and he's like really good and everything. Like, how do you each other nurture with one the experience and with the other one the innovation, maybe?
I think having Kayak around, he is a lovely boy, a lovely lad. He learns well. He's disciplined in the server, and he brings good energy, and he's fun. He's fun to be around. He's fun in a team. But not only that, he also pops off on the server, which is a really rare attribute to have, to be likable and like easygoing, easy to work with, but also be able to carry games, and I think everyone in this team right now has a really good atmosphere vibe with each other. And like I said, we've been in this hotel room for 2 weeks now. We haven't even had any arguments or whatnot. It's been fairly chill. And it's been a fun process. So I think he's quick learner, shoots like an absolute tank. And that's kind of it, really. Like, what do you think?
I take it.
Yeah, he takes it. He's got a belly like Thanos. No, joking.
Not yet. Not
In the
yet,
gym,
but
in the
it's
gym
growing.
we go. No, yeah, I just say that. I think he's a good student.
A lot to learn. Still a lot to learn.
You see that? The hunger.
You can always learn.
The passion.
That's good. And a good teacher, I'm guessing. So thank you for answering.
Thank you. No worries.
Hey guys, Pedro Romero, independent journalist. Well, I was going to ask a question to Kayak, but I'm sure you're a man of few words. But still, I want to ask you sort of like your thoughts on your progression on this tournament. I mean, you've been looking back onto 1 year ago. You were a member of Apex trying to fight for a spot in Tier 1. Now you're in Tier 1. Not only that, making it to the grand finals of an international. Have you processed the emotion and like the significance of your achievement? And I mean, sure, you got grand finals remaining, but still, how has that progress been like for you as a player? And what do you think has been one thing that you learned the most from the rest of the guys?
I mean, I think it's been great. Like, it's starting from like the off season and stuff. When I was stressed, like I was not the same person at the beginning. Like, I was just stressed out a bit because like I had to feel like kind of darker shoes and stuff, and I was overthinking in my head. Like, have to like do extra stuff, or like I need some extra stuff to win the games, and I need to be like just good. But I think starting from the off season and stuff, I think during the kickoff it was already much better. Like, I got some confidence on the stage, and some experience because it's my first year in VCT. But during I think during the stage one, I think I did great. Like since the beginning, I started a bit slow, but during the season I was progressing a lot. So and right now, of course, I had some like my expectations for this tournament were just to play good and not stress or like not get nervous during the games, and just show that I'm confident and I can do great things even if that is my first international. So I think it's been great right now. Like maybe the performance is not the best. Like it could be better in my opinion, but it's still good. So I'm doing my role, and I think it's good.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Crashies, this last one's going to be for you. While there are no America's teams in the biggest match of the day tomorrow, we will see a showdown between Tarek and Disguised Toast. Any predictions on who will come out on top?
That's probably the hardest question here today. I get some help. Can I like phone in a friend here? Who do we think? Who do we think?
Disguised Toast team is Jacob's team. So that
Okay, then I'm going Disguised Toast. Jacob.
right? Yeah.
All right.
Tens, right?
Yeah, tens, whatever team tens is on, because that's Jacob's team as well.
Whatever team 10 is on, that's what team Jacob is on. So Disguised Toast team, if he's on it.
Bro, that's rough. That's rough.
Fanat-
My goal, Tariq, got absolutely blamed in
No,
this
no.
question.
I support Tariq.
I support Tariq. Tariq Chelik is the best, bro.
Tariq Çelik is
We're
best.
split decision here.
It's Tariq Çelik best.
There we go.
FNATIC, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today, and this will conclude the press conference.
Thank you.